kept teaching what I grasped.
Gurudev began traveling across the world, teaching this knowledge, and so the art of living was born. Under his guidance, the organization has grown to have its presence in 180 countries, with over 35,000 teachers who have spread the benefits of Sudarshan Kriya to millions across the globe. He has designed 57 unique programs that cater to every section of society.
When I did Sudarshan Kriya for the very first time, it was so powerful, and I felt like my brain and my eyes are just clear. It's like there was so much written on the blackboard, and when you just wipe it off.
I can feel like my whole nervous system just resetting. I can feel a calm and a peace.
The only thing I'm proud of, I have very dedicated, committed volunteers all over the world. They carry on the work.
His programs have not just created inner well-being and peace, it has empowered hundreds and thousands of volunteers to make the world a better place. At the age of 24, with what began as Gurudev taking responsibility for the education and care of 180 children, has grown into over 1,200 free schools, educating over 100,000 children, many of whom are first-generation learners in the remotest parts of India.
Earlier in my life, I did not have food to eat or proper clothes to wear. But this second chance that I have got has made me capable of taking care of my entire family.
Gurudev founded the Rural Development Program to empower rural communities globally. Volunteers have created 1,000 model villages in India, providing electricity through solar power in over 90,000 homes. The Youth Leadership Training Program has transformed rural youth from across the globe into leaders of social and economic change.
I was a heavy smoker, drink like a fish, but now, just take that.
On a mission to conserve the environment, the art of living has revived rivers and water bodies throughout India, providing relief to many drought-hit areas.
This region had no drinking water at all. Now it is there in abundance.
This river rejuvenation initiative that we have taken up in Maharashtra has been successfully executed by the Art of Living under Gurudev's guidance.
Tree plantation and cleanliness drives have helped create a greener planet. Natural farming programs have made farmers across India, especially those in suicide-prone districts, debt-free and self-reliant.
Gurudev, by taking up so many initiatives for farmers, you have brought happiness back to our lives. I am very, very grateful to you for this.
Dear Gurudev, if it hadn't been for you and your teachings, my life would look much different than it does today.
It's incredible that you were able to get through to a bunch of people who essentially believed in violence only.
If you see through my eyes, I don't see any bad people per se on earth. The people whom we call as culprits of heinous crimes, there is a victim crying for help inside of them.
Art of Living's prison program has transformed the lives of over 800,000 prisoners world over.
I used to actually look forward to fights, but now since doing this course, I'm a total different person. I can now walk away from a fight.
I also have started to believe in myself that I have an impact in passing on and in doing service. And Guruji, I want to thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much.
The Yes for Schools program in the United States has saved many at-risk inner-city youth from a life of crime.
I lost my sister, I lost my grandma, I lost my great-grandpa, and I didn't know how to deal with my stress. But since the yoga classes started to help me, and I don't feel much about it anymore because I feel happy, like they're in a better place now.
We spent 16 months on the ground. We were actually the longest unit to serve in Iraq.
Well, I came back injured. Really had no support of any family or anything. I felt alone.
And you come back and you have a hard time reattaching to normal civilian life.
Project Welcome Home Troops has helped war veterans by healing the unseen wounds of war. 94% of these veterans reported increased levels of peace and decreased stress and anxiety.
Just on a
practical level, I sleep at night. And I don't have to take a handful of meds to do it.
And that's where this program really probably helped me more than anything, is it kind of gave me myself back.
When you see that light come back in their eyes, or you see them resting within themselves for the first time, it's the most rewarding thing that any teacher could ever want.
Whether man-made disasters or natural calamities, Art of Living's vast global network is one of the first groups to respond with relief efforts.
How do you feel, the guru of love and compassion, when you hear the news of the pain in the world today and the atrocities that we witness every single day?
When I consider the whole world as one family, any trouble anywhere definitely pains. Instead of sitting and brooding over it, I jump into action.
In the longest running dispute and a divisive one at that,
Mandir Masjid case has finally come to an end in the apex court.
Gurudev resolved the 500-year-old Ram Mandir Babri Masjid dispute through decades of community outreach and dialogue. His mediation efforts resulted in an amicable solution that was welcomed by both the Hindu and Muslim communities.
All our hopes are with him, because he's such a person who does not want to see anyone hurt.
Gurudev does not belong to one religion. He is a messenger of peace. Nobody can ever doubt his intention.
ये जो काम हुआ है, ये बहुत लोगों के sacrifice के ऊपर खड़ी है. इसका पूरा क्रेडिट भारत को मिलना है ये.
In an effort to restore peace in the Kashmir Valley, Gurudev has brought together all stakeholders through trust-enhancing initiatives, dialogue, and development projects.
We had been taught to operate guns, arms, and train other youths. But now, after doing the Art of Living course, reading Sri Sri, we realized we had chosen the wrong path.
After his intervention, thousands of militants in northeast India laid down their weapons and chose the path of non-violence.
My life got a new turning point because of Gurudev. He made me realize weapons will not bring independence for our community.
Many other groups who have understood that there are people to care for them. There are people who are ready to listen to them. And we will not stop till the last gun is laid down in the region.
This June 23rd will be an important day in Colombian history.
Gurudev's effort led to the end of a 52-year-old fierce armed conflict between the FARC and the Colombian government.
We hope that we Colombians may soon embrace the Gandhian principle of non-violence. We agree with Master Shri Shri Ravi Shankar.
Since 2003, Gurudev has held peace conferences and relief camps in Iraq, Jordan, and Lebanon.
When I practiced breathing, I felt so relaxed from inside and outside. I felt like I was flying.
The Art of Living has also rehabilitated close to 1,000 Yazidi women who were enslaved by the ISIS in Syria.
These girls were raped by the ISIS. I was raped by 2 ISIS members. It was very, very hard to process all this. These sessions really helped all of us to cope with the trauma.
For his humanitarian efforts and peace initiatives, Gurudev has been conferred with numerous awards from around the globe, including the highest civilian award of Colombia, Mongolia, Paraguay, and Suriname. He's also been conferred the Padma Vibhushan, one of India's highest civilian awards, and 25 honorary doctorates globally.
The Art of Living has an incredible following that cuts through all religions, cultures, and backgrounds. A very difficult thing to do in today's world.
With a vision of a one-world family, Gurudev gathered people from over 150 countries to celebrate the first World Culture Festival in Bangalore. In Berlin, where the Second World War was declared, the festival brought together thousands from across the globe to celebrate unity in diversity. In Delhi in 2016, the festival brought together over 3.75 million people from 155 countries, with spectacular performances by 36,602 artists on a breathtaking 7-acre stage, the size of 6 football fields. In 2023, the fourth edition of the festival saw 1.1 million people from 180 countries gather on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The Art of Living has hosted historic events leading to multiple Guinness World Records. His vision for the world is to see a smile on every face and create a stress-free, violence-free society.
We gather today in this wonderful occasion, blessed by our Master of Love.
If you can have the spiritual force of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji, then we have a beautiful world.
If there's one country in the world that has to be in total gratitude with you, it's mine.
The voice of peace, the voice of truth, it should be heard loud and clear.
Dr. Venu to start.
वॉल्यूम देना.
Dr. Venu to start.
Good evening, esteemed guests, respected faculty members, and dear students of all IITs, NITs, and AICT affiliated institutes. Myself, Dr. Venu, on behalf of NIT Hamidpur, under the esteemed guidance of our worthy director, Professor H.M. Suryavanshi sir, feel privileged to address you today on this National Induction 5.0 program. In addition to my academic responsibilities as Assistant Professor at Department of Architecture, I have the privilege of working as Faculty Coordinator of the Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan at NIT Hamidpur. Under the visionary leadership of our Director Suryavanshi sir, Institute is taking meaningful initiatives towards nurturing young minds by guiding students not only in their academic pursuits but also in the developing a sense of responsibilities towards society. Through these initiatives, NIT Hamidpur aims to create awareness, provide support, and foster an environment where students can lead healthier, addiction-free lives. Dear students, it is a momentous occasion that marks the beginning of a transformative journey for each one of you as you step into a new chapter of your academic and personal life. It is an immense honor to stand before you today as we gather to celebrate the life and teaching of a visionary leader, a beacon of peace, and a tireless advocate for the well-being of humanities, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji. Students, you are embarking on the exciting journey. You stand at a unique crossroad where the decisions you make and the values you cultivate will not only define your future, but also influence the communities and societies you will serve. Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji's teachings reminds us that education is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about developing a holistic approach to life. It is about nurturing the mind, body, and spirit in harmony and understanding that true success is measured not by external achievements alone, but by the inner peace and fulfillment we attain. Before we have the privilege of hearing Gurudev, it is my honor to invite someone who has been a guiding force in our academic community, a leader whose contributions have been instrumental in shaping the future of academic institutions. It is with great respect and admiration that I invite Chairman All India Council of Technical Education, Professor T.G. Sitaraman sir, to introduce our distinguished guest, Sri Ravi Shankar ji. Please, sir.
Namaste. Good evening to all of you. My dear students, respected faculty members and staff, honorable chancellors, vice chancellors, and heads of the institutions, and most respected Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji. It is with great pleasure and pride that I welcome all of you to this 5th National Induction Program. Over the last 4 years, Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji has been guiding light for the first year students of IITs, NITs, and IIITs. This year, I am thankful to Sri Gurudev for addressing the students of All India Council for Technical Education approved institution also. In the National Induction 5.0, for the first time, more than 500 AICTE approved institutes have joined to listen and ignite with the words of Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji. This is indeed a remarkable milestone, and we are all profoundly grateful for this opportunity to come together in such a meaningful way. As the chairman of All India Council for Technical Education, I am thrilled to see such a vibrant assembly today, eager to embark on their academic and professional journeys. This program marks a pivotal moment in your educational careers. It is designed to equip you not just in knowledge and skills, but also to inspire you to become innovators and leaders in your respective fields. While the road ahead may present challenges, it is equally full of opportunities. I urge all of you to embrace each moment with enthusiasm, curiosity, and commitment. Today, we are blessed to have the esteemed Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji with us. His wisdom has been the source of inspiration for many, and I am confident that his words today will ignite a spark within each of you, guiding you towards a future filled with purpose of fulfillment. We just witnessed their video of Art of Living and their activities. It is really commendable to see such a large activity across the world. Today, we are blessed to have the esteemed Gurudev responsible for all these activities, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji, with us. His wisdom has been the source of inspiration for many, and I'm very confident that his words today will ignite a spark within each one of you, guiding you towards a future filled with purpose and fulfillment in this world of very complex world. Gurudev, as we embark on this new chapter in our academic and professional lives, how can we as educators and students align our efforts to foster a holistic approach to learning, one that integrates both intellectual and emotional growth? It is now my honor to invite his most respectful Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji to share his invaluable insights with us. We are deeply grateful for your presence and look forward to your inspiring address, which will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on all of us. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Bharat. Jai Hind.
Namaskar, Dr. Professor Sitaraman ji. I really appreciate your vision and your care and concern for the students and youth of our country. I'm so glad to be talking to you all, my dear ones. I see the bright India right in front of me today. You are all the pillars of the coming generation and guiding force of the coming generation. So, you know, each one of you is so precious for the progress and for the growth of our nation, our country. So you have all been a chosen one, I should say, because you have gotten into these very, very prestigious institutions. Now, what really we need to focus on is, of course, our academics. That is our first preference. Second is building our own personality. Just stuffing ourselves with information is not sufficient, but we need to also inculcate those values which would bring glory or shine to our own personality. Yeah? Rightly, as Professor Sitaraman said, commitment and compassion is very much a part of your shining personality. Now here, I know you have come from school and a different atmosphere was there, it's a different system. Now you have come to a new arena, new area. So you will also have several challenges. Challenges from your pals, pressure from your parents, and in spite of all the social media and everything, you have to put your attention. So this is something that is very, very crucial for you all. And please remember, we are here to support you and help you. You see? And all your professors are there with you and for you. So also the NGO like Art of Living, and we have our instructors who can help you out whenever you feel that you are not, performing as well as you should be, or you feel any type of stress, uneasiness, whether in professional, in studies, or in dealing with your personal life. Yeah? Today what we see across the globe is, in the younger generation, there is aggression on one side and depression on the other side. At the drop of the hat, we lose our temper, we really get agitated. On the other hand, we draw ourselves into a shell, go into a shell, and our moods rule our life. So how do we rule our moods rather than allowing our moods to rule our life is what Art of Living teaches to you. It's all about learning from your own breath, learning from certain techniques which would help you ease the tension and stress. I want to ask you one question. Do you know why the class periods were limited to 40 minutes or 1 hour? How many of you know? You can raise your hand if you know. How many of you don't know? Can you raise your hand? The cause or reason why your classes are not 1.5 hours or more than 1 hour or less than 50 minutes. Why? Do you all know? How many of you don't know? Can you raise your hand? Okay. More I don't know than I know, right? I tell you, 40 years back when the periods were constructed, 40, 50 years back, they found the attention span of an individual is only 40 minutes. If someone talks more than 40 minutes, it doesn't simply get into our head. But do you know what is the attention span today? 40 seconds. Less than 40 seconds. So it is natural, our mind is bombarded with so many stimuli, so many information. So when you are listening to a lecture or even when you are talking to your friends, sometimes you are not there, your attention is not there, right? Yeah, how many of you feel that way? You are talking to somebody and the person you are talking to, they are not there 100%. How many of you feel that way? Can you raise your hands? Yeah. This is a big issue around the world and people didn't know what to do. Psychologists didn't know what to do. Recently when I visited Washington DC, some schools in Washington DC, there they had kept the big balls, the balloons, balls on which you do the gym and in exercise, instead of chairs. I asked the principal, why you have kept this? You see, so that children's attention can be grasped. Otherwise, they don't pay attention at all. So when they sit in the ball, at least they keep jumping, and so their restlessness is taken care, and so they don't feel restless and do other activity. Classroom violence is so big in America, I can't tell you. Here we sit in India and we fantasize studying and reading in America, but if you go there, you can see the state of affairs in schools and colleges. Really, really pathetic. We are teaching in 130 universities in United States of America alone. Of course, we are in other places also. Now the West has accepted and acknowledged the benefit of breathing exercise, yoga, meditation, and they're giving lot of prominence because it is helping children to achieve their grades and also helping them to have better presence of mind. So with these few words, I invite you, if you have some questions, and just remember some of our own breathing patterns and techniques that we can make ourselves master of our moods, and will help us to feel more energetic, and more presence of mind.
Thank you, Gurudev. Now, I would like to invite respected Director, IIT Dharwad, Professor Venkapaiah R. Desai, sir, to ask question. Desai, sir, please ask question.
Ma'am, we can move to the further. We are unable to connect to sir.
Now, I would like to invite respected Director, NIT Warangal, Professor Vidyadhar Subudhi, sir, to ask question to Gurudev. Please, sir, ask question.
Namaste, Guruji. And I'm Vidyadhar Subudhi, currently Director of NIT Warangal. I'm really glad to get your darshan and your blessing on this National Induction Day. And my questions to you, sir, how can we effectively integrate and mindfulness in our daily routines of the students or in the curriculum that will benefit our lives?
Yes, Vidyadharji, this is exactly what we teach. Few minutes of breathing exercise will help them to bring more mindfulness and presence. See, the mindfulness word was made popular in the West because they were little bit allergic to meditation. Because meditation is so much associated with India and Asia. There is some allergy still in some Western countries about all that is Indian or all that is Asia, which is not part of their own culture. So they invented this word mindfulness. I would say mindfulness is just a balcony of a house called meditation. It is just a driveway of a mansion called meditation. So mindfulness is a result of meditation, and meditation is not something with effort. I want to remind you, the moment you hear meditation, you say, oh, it's so difficult, maybe you have to go do some tapa. No. Meditation is a deep conscious rest. That's all. We take deep rest in sleep, but what is unconscious. But this is a rest that you take consciously, so we call that meditation. And that will definitely help students to, to shine.
Thank you, Gurudev. Now, I would like to invite respected Director, NIT Arunachal Pradesh, Professor Mohan V. Avre sir, to ask question to Gurudev.
Namaskar, Gurudev.
Namaskar,
I am
Mohanji.
Namaskar, sir. It's my privilege to have you with, I could communicate with you. Sir, I just wanted to know something, that solution we wanted to find out in our institutes. Why peer pressure makes many of the students trapped into bad habits? And what atmosphere in the hostels or the gatherings that could be built to make this should be avoided? I find it's very difficult for us to see this kind of habits which are being generated or started basically when there is some peer pressure is there, and this peer is supposed to be identified as a icon or something which is difficult to understand for me. So I want to make this hostel as a atmosphere where this pressure should not be built.
Yeah. You know, the teenage is a very beautiful age of exploration. This is the time youth want to explore various things that they have never done before. And when friends say, hey, come on, just taste this, this will give you a kick, gives you a better energy, and feels you better, make you feel better, naturally, young people would like to get into it. And everyone is looking for something beyond the five sensory experiences. You see nice movie, you see nice scenery, but how long can you see? Arunachal Pradesh has such a beautiful environment and scenery. I know we have a small center also in Arunachal Pradesh. I've been coming there since 1980. So it's a beautiful place. How long can you see beauty? Then food, how much food can you taste? So when all these things are become a sort of boring or saturation, there is a craving in the minds of people. I don't blame them for it. It's quite natural. They want to try out something. So they try the drugs and it gives them a little altered consciousness, altered state of relaxation or a high, and then they get hooked on to it and you get into addiction. Now, if drugs were to give you a blissful experience, I would not stop you from having. But as far as I have seen people who have gotten into drugs, they look not so happy, not so blissful. They have destroyed their body. Their body becomes dysfunctional. Mind, of course, is gone long back. And not only that, they make their family miserable. That is why my appeal to all the students who are joined us today from more than 500 universities, please take a pledge today in the induction day of this program. Neither will I take drug, nor will I allow my friends to take it. ना करेंगे ना करने देंगे, नशा ना करेंगे ना करने देंगे, because you are the hope. इस उम्र में आप ये सब लेने लग जाएंगे, if you start taking this, it's going to destroy and bring misery to your family. That of course you don't want to do that. I tell you a secret, you get a better nasha, you get better intoxication by meditation and breathing technique. Sky breathing technique, the Kriya techniques are there, and any one of you who have already gotten into this habit, in all these institutions we will do an intensive program for you for 4 days, 5 days of meditation, deeper meditation and many more techniques by which you can just snap out of it. And we have been doing this in many universities in this country and elsewhere in the world, and people are so happy. So I once again urge all of you, do not try, even for social sake or friend's sake, any form of drugs. Okay, recreational drugs. Okay, do you all agree with me? Everyone out there, can you raise your hand? You want to be happy, right? And you want to be healthy, and you want to bring happiness to your family, and you want to make the nation proud, and this is the way. Na karenge, na karne denge. Neither will I take drugs, nor will I allow any of my friends to get into any drugs. And if you are already doing, or if you have gotten into it, don't worry, don't be hard on yourself, don't have to feel guilty. You simply contact your professors, and they will lead you to our Art of Living centers or Art of Living teachers. A phone call with them and a couple of sessions with them will help you just snap out of this habit. Okay?
Now I invite Subhadeep, a student from IIT Kharagpur, to ask questions. Subhadeep,
Just wait for a minute. Just wait for a minute. There is some technical problem here.
Yes? Yes, go ahead.
Subhadeep from IIT Kharagpur.
Gurudev, Pranam.
Yeah.
Gurudev, how do I balance honesty with compassion, knowing when to speak the truth and when a lie might be a necessary kindness? And secondly, how can I harmonize my academic responsibilities with my extracurricular passions within the constant of 24 hours, minimizing frustration and maximizing personal growth? Right.
You know, when there is so much pressure, you have to perform, you have to do something, all that you need is more energy, right? You need confidence that you can do it. Second is you need more energy. For this, do some breathing, take care of your food, don't eat too much. Too much food can bring tiredness and dullness to your mind. Yeah? And then don't keep up too long, too late in the night. Yeah? And one more important thing for all of you, you spend so much time on the screen, right? Now I am looking at you, are looking at me. When we watch screen, what happens? We don't blink our eyes. So, if you spend long time not blinking the eyes, you know what the neuroscientists say? That part of your brain which is responsible for creativity starts shrinking. So, you need to blink your eyes. Usually we say when you don't know the answer we blink, right? So, it's not just only when you don't know, but when you are too long time on the screen, you must take a few minutes to blink. And blinking will definitely help you. Okay?
Yes, the next question I invite from Ankita. She is a student from IISc Bangalore. Ankita, please ask your question.
नमस्ते गुरुजी मैं अंकिता कोनार आईआईएससी बेंगलोर से और आज का मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट्स में हम लोग जब पढ़ने आते हैं तो यहाँ पे मोस्टली वो बच्चे ही आते हैं जो लोग अपने क्षेत्र में या अपने स्कूल कॉलेजेस में टॉपर होते आए हैं, पर यहाँ आके ऐसा तो पॉसिबल नहीं है कि सब टॉपर बने, किसी को सेकंड, किसी को थर्ड या फिर किसी को लास्ट भी बनना पड़ता है। तो एक टॉपर के लिए फर्स्ट से सेकंड होना ही एक फेल करने जैसा है। तो ये हम लोग ये स्ट्रेस से हम लोग कैसे हैंडल करें?
हाँ, या कंपटीशन ज़्यादा होते जब भी यू आर टॉपर्स इन योर स्कूल्स, यहाँ आके देखते सभी टॉपर्स है, तो मैं ये कहूँगा कि आप लोग चिंता ना करो। हाँ, ऐसी सिचुएशन में जब सबके साथ होते हो ना, तो आपको और भी चैलेंजिंग लगेगा ये, अरे हमको और भी परफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा और ताकत लगाना पड़ेगा। बट ये पहला वर्ष सिर्फ ऐसा लगता है आपको, मगर आगे चल के देखोगे ना वो सब ठीक हो जाएगा, क्योंकि आपके बाद की जो एक मैच आएगी ना, तो आपको कॉन्फिडेंस अनकॉन्शियसली सबकॉन्शियसली वो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस ज़्यादा बढ़ा देगा। तो फर्स्ट ईयर आपको ऐसा लगता भी हो, आप उसको डोंट माइंड इट टू मच, उसको बहुत ज़्यादा दिल में मत लेना, नंबर 1। दूसरी बात है, आप आगे पीछे देखिए, कोई भी व्यक्ति डिप्रेस्ड है, किसी का भी चेहरा मुरझा हुआ है, तो आप उनसे 1 मिनट के लिए बात कर लीजिए। हाय, हेलो, हाउ आर यू, कैसे हो, क्या हाल है तुम्हारा, क्या तुम्हारा मूड ठीक नहीं है, क्या कुछ तकलीफ है क्या, लाइक दैट 2-4 शब्द उनसे बात करेंगे ना, आप सबसे बॉन्डिंग करना शुरू कर दोगे। सबके साथ एक बॉन्डिंग, सबको अपनाना एक अपने में अद्भुत कला है। अपना लेते हैं ना, फिर कंपटीशन भी नहीं लगेगा हमें। हम अपने आप को सबसे अलग मानते हैं, तब हमको अपने आप को प्रूव करना पड़ता है। दोस्ती हो जाती है लोगों से, तब ज़्यादा कंफर्ट एंड ईज लगता है। You know, today many students in these top institutions are getting depressed and are committing suicide. We need to be really worried about it and be concerned. And as students, you all can together take another pledge today that I will never harm my own life, come what may, and I will help others who are not happy to also walk with us and grow with us. Okay? Good.
For next question, I invite Sana Tasneem, a student from NIT Sikkim. Sana, please ask
Namaskar,
your question.
Gurudev. I'm Sana Tasneem from Mechanical Branch at NIT Sikkim. So my question is, as an undergraduate student navigating the challenges of a competitive world, what practical strategies can I use to manage my time effectively, stay consistently motivated, and maintain both my physical and mental well-being?
First of all, when you feel so much pressure and you want to perform, know that you have enough time. You have just come into an institution, so you have another 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever time is there. So there is time. Don't feel bogged down by the pressure of time. Number 1. Second, be aware that you can do it. You have tremendous potential within you. It may not be showing up today, tomorrow, or yesterday, but it will definitely come up. This confidence, unshakable confidence, though there are some dips momentarily, you are going to really go up. This is the second thing that we bear in our mind. Third is definitely take care of your sleep. If you don't sleep well, you will definitely feel tired, exhausted, lack of presence of mind. Yeah? Fourth point is use social media and screen time judiciously. Don't keep the phone all through the night near your pillow and then keep looking at it late night and first thing in the morning. Give some gap, especially when you have any issues with your eyes or your energy level, I would say you should switch off your phone at least 1 hour, 1.5 hours before you go to bed, and don't pick it up at least for 1 hour as soon as you wake up. Yeah?
Now I invite questions from students of Chandigarh University.
Pranam Gurudev.
Ah.
Gurudev, we have a rapid fire for you.
Yeah? My goodness, oh, I thought I would be giving you exercises. You are okay, go ahead. I welcome that. Go ahead.
Fear of failure.
Yeah? Can you say that again?
Fear of failure.
Fear of failure. You know, success rides behind failures. So if failure has come, know that success is not far. It is on top of it. Okay?
What is cool and what is uncool?
What is cool? Can you say that again?
What is cool and what is uncool?
What is cool and what is uncool? Is that what you are asking?
Yes, Gurudev.
Yeah? Yeah. What you think is cool is what is cool. Okay? And you should know you are really cool. Yeah? Okay, go ahead.
Homesickness.
Homesickness. Oh, homesickness, you know, you have cell phones, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But when do you know that when you go home, you feel college sickness? You want to run back to college? So this is quite normal. So, you know, create a home type of atmosphere wherever you are in the college. Have fun with your friends and pals, and you know, you can definitely overcome that. Yeah.
Youth and politics.
Youth and politics are very connected. You should have, but politics should not enter into the education and you know, study place. But youth must take interest in politics. Own the country, own the nation before it gets, you know, not so good for you to have it. Okay? Keep an eye on it, but focus on your studies. Be well informed and definitely participate in your democratic rights, but focus on studies rather than getting carried away into politics.
Gurudev, fruits or pizza?
Fruits or pizza? Exam times fruits, holiday time pizza. Give holiday to pizza during study times, exam times, and fruit need not have any holidays. It can be all season, all the time.
Comfort zone.
Comfort zone. You identify what is your comfort zone and keep breaking it, keep crossing it, and that is the sign of your growth. Every time you cross your comfort zone, you have blossomed more, you have grown more. Okay?
गुरुदेव, कम पढ़ाई करके ज्यादा नंबर कैसे ला सकते हैं?
इंट्यूशन प्रोसेस करने से आप इंट्यूशन प्रोसेस करिए, आपको मन में वही विचार आएगा, जो जो एग्जाम्स में आने वाला वही प्रश्न आएगा, तो आप प्रिपेयर भी ऐसे करोगे जो बहुत जरूरी है.
गुरुदेव, यूथ एंड नेशन.
Youth and nation. Say that again. Youth and nation. Youth and nation. Nation. Youth. Our nation is very youthful, and That's the biggest plus point of India. We are the youngest nation on the planet. We have the most number of youth, and our youth are welcome and needed in every part of the world today. You finish your studies, and there are opportunities. I travel around the globe. Wherever I go, Indian youths are most welcome, because हम लोग ऐसे नहीं उद्दंडता नहीं क्रिएट करते हैं जैसे और देशों के लोग जाके हुड़दंग मचाते हैं. हमारे देश के लोग जहाँ भी जाते हैं वहाँ का आर्थिक व्यवस्था हम अच्छे करते हैं. वहाँ में ज़्यादा हम लोग वहाँ प्रोडक्टिव होते हैं और संपन्न भी रहते हैं और देश को भी संपन्नता देते हैं. आपने तो सुना होगा उगांडा जैसा देश में 67% इनकम भारतीय मूल के लोगों से सरकार को जाता. सरकार का 67% वहाँ, और दे आर लेस देन 1%. अमेरिका में हम 1% से भी कम है, मगर वहाँ का इकोनॉमी को 6% हम कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं. तो इस तरह से भारतीय माइंड जो है ना वो रियली ब्रिलियंट माइंड. You know the word brilliance comes from Bharat, Bharatiya. Do you know Sanskrit and English are very very close. अंग्रेजी भाषा में बहुत सारे शब्द जो है वो संस्कृत से निकला हुआ है. जैसे ब्रिलियंट बोलते हैं वो भारती माने जो ब्रिलियंट. ओके.
Thank you.
Love you, Gurudev.
Me too.
Thank you, students. Now I would like to invite respected Director, Propality Raichur, Professor Harish Sardhanaji, to present vote of thanks.
Namaskar, Guruji. Good
Namaskar. Good evening. Good evening.
Privilege for me before you and also in between hundreds of institutions, thousands and more than tens of thousands of students and a very good number of directors of various institutes, vice chancellors. On behalf of all of them, it's really a great privilege to thank you, Guruji, for taking such a lead every year without fail to bless all the technical institutions, students, their directors and other senior faculty members, that this good beginning makes their career education very comfortable. Very great values you mentioned. From competition, they should move to commitment and compassion. And also the way stress and other things may let them stay away sometimes from education. I heard you telling them following breathing techniques and be available for them always in terms of the interaction sessions they enjoyed today. We also heard that Art of Living has been associated with all institutions towards Nasha Mukti Abhiyan and making their life enjoyable, giving them alternatives to such addictions. So this session, Guruji, and on behalf of all institution heads once again, I feel will showcase them a great beginning in terms of professional education, where only technology is not the way. Humanity is the way to use technology for humans and all mankind. So thank you very much. And I would request you to keep it up, blessing them always as usual. Thank you very much.
Namaskar. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Bharat.
Gurudev, can we do auditorium tour for 2 minutes?
Pardon?
Auditorium tour for 2 minutes.
Yes, certainly. I would love to do that. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
So Gurudev, we have NIT Sikkim, Central University Haryana, NIT Hamirpur on the screen.
हाय, मस्त रहिए, मस्त रहो.
Delhi Technical University.
या दो यूनिवर्सिटी आप लगाते जाए. हाय,
IIT Bangalore.
Lovely, lovely.
DMI HR, Wardha.
Wardha, oh, lovely. Yeah.
Triple IIT Raichur.
Hi.
NIT Patna.
Patna, oh, wow. Ah, lovely. बहुत अच्छा. इतने सारे लोग हैं, पटना सबसे ज्यादा लगता है अभी. हाँ. मगध राज, जहाँ से देश की जो बहुत सारी चीजें निकली, कल्चर्स. नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी याद आता है पटना कहने से. इसलिए इतना बड़ा ग्रुप है वहाँ. एजुकेशन हब, ब्रिलियंट माइंड, वेरी गुड. और
Gurudev, just to me. NIT Warangal, Gurudev.
वाराणसी. Oh.
Warangal, Gurudev.
Warangal. Bagunara. Oh, very good. Lovely. Oh, this is also very good, very big.
So we have 2-3 rooms from IIT Delhi.
IIT Delhi. दिल है, देश का दिल है दिल्ली.
IIT Guwahati.
Guwahati, हाँ, Guwahati. Northeast.
Kurukshetra University.
कुरुक्षेत्र, गीता का जन्मभूमि. लवली, लवली.
DY Patil Institute.
कहाँ से?
Maharashtra. DY Patil, Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. Oh, I've been there. DY Patil University. Lovely. Great institution.
NIT Agartala.
Agartala. Tripura. Oh, lovely. Tripura.
Bharat Institute of Technology, Vijayawada.
Vijayawada.
Arunachal Pradesh.
Arunachal Pradesh. Wow, you have such a nice auditorium. Wow, lovely. I had to come.
Triple IT Dharwad, Gurudev.
Dharwad. Wow, Dharwad. ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? So close here, Dharwad.
College of Technology, Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Lovely. Okay. Good. All the best to all of you. Bye.
We'll do a meditation now, a small meditation. Everybody sit comfortably at your own place. We'll do a meditation with Gurudev. In your auditorium, just sit. Bangrol Ashram to play the meditation, please.
So let us sit comfortably, easily. First, let us shake our hands. Shake our hands And then let's keep our hands on our lap, or however you feel comfortable. And let's close our eyes, आंखें बंद कर लें. रीढ़ की हड्डी सीधा रहे. Let's keep our spine erect and body relaxed. शरीर को ढीला छोड़ दें. We came into this planet weighing just 4 kilos or 5 kilos. Recollect or remember the weight of your body. It is 60 kilos, 70 kilos, whatever that is. Place your weight on the chair or on the floor you are sitting right at this point. Let's take a deep breath in, hold the breath and let go. Honor your own body. Your body is the precious gift to you from nature. Become aware of your whole body, skins, tissues, muscles, blood vessels, bones, and all the internal organs. Your body is a precious gift to you. अरबों खरबों अणु परमाणुओं से बना है हमारा अपना शरीर. अपने ही शरीर को मन ही मन आप सम्मान करें. Now let us come to the second dimension, your breath. It is our breath that is keeping our body alive. Your body is alive because of your breath. Take a deep breath in and let go. Incoming breath energizes the body and outgoing breath brings relaxation. This is happening all the time. Let us honor our own breath. अपनी ही सांस पर आप गौर करें. आपका सांस भीतर बाहर आ जा रही है. Become aware of the air all around you. Like fish in the water, we are in air. Relax more and more. Let's take our attention to the top of the head. And become aware of the empty space above our head. Become aware of the space in the entire room that you are sitting. हमारा शरीर बाती है तो मन ज्योति है। मन का विस्तार शरीर के चारों ओर है। जो भी विचार आ रहे हो मन में आने दें। अच्छे बुरे सभी विचारों को स्वागत कर। एक और गहरी सांस लीजिए और छोड़िए। विचारों को गले लगाते जाएं। Embrace all the thoughts, pleasant or unpleasant, good or bad. Become aware of a point right in the center of your heart, center of your chest. And take a deep breath in and breathe out and relax even more. As the body relaxes, the mind expands. And as the mind expands, your body finds deep relaxation. This moment is nothing to do and nothing to know either. Just let go and relax. इस वक्त इस घड़ी में न करने को कुछ है न जानने के लिए कुछ है, केवल विश्राम करें, अपने आप में विश्राम करें. Repose in yourself. You are a fountain of love. You are an ocean of peace. Repose in yourself. मुस्कुराते मुस्कुराते गहरी सांस लीजिए. Take a deep breath in with a smile and breathe out with a smile. ओम शांति शांति शांति. धीरे धीरे शरीर और परिसर के प्रति सजग हो जाएं. एक और गहरी सांस लीजिए और सांस छोड़ते छोड़ते आप आंखें खोल सकते हो. As you breathe out, you may open your eyes.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next year for the same program. And for meditations, you all can visit YouTube channel of Gurudev by Meditations by Gurudev. Somebody asked right now. For more meditations, you can visit Meditations by Gurudev, a YouTube channel. Thank you, everyone.